Grand Rising, how are you, Catherine? Sorry, technical issues, couldn't get the stream started. It keeps wanting to go live every time we try, so now we just do it down here because it's just a pain. Personal accounts on, Catherine K's in. Hope everyone is well. It's a nice change of weather this morning. It's a bit cooler. We might see some rain later. Oh, there's so much horrible shit in the world going, but we'll get to that. How are you, Greg? I'll try and say something on the microphone. There's just disgusting crap. Anyway, I'll get this underway. There's only a small crew. Christine's on the phone as always. There's 5 of us today. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Hopefully we'll get through this one way or another today.
Work.
We're just going to leave it quiet. I don't care. You don't need words. Did you want to say anything this morning, Lily? Just your words. You want to go big or not? You'd rather go big than off the other half? Ooh. Do you want me to do the big one? And you can
explain to him that we're both in the same boat here because we are domestic carers here in our own country.
We're all persecuted.
And we're all persecuted.
Sorry. Not loud though.
Yeah, that was loud.
That wasn't. big one. You can have something to say, or you can do that and say something.
I'm not sorry, I'll see how it comes out.
Well then, okay, I'll work on something I'm going to say. I want to bring up a few things about pornography, protecting our children, and there was one other thing I want to bring up. I'm blank at the moment, but I'm sure I'll try and remember it. I'll leave that with you. Sorry guys, we're coming. We'll work it out. We'll get through.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to Yarralumla.
That was just a test? Testing,
Yeah,
testing.
just testing there.
Test run. Testing, testing.
Bit of social anxiety coming on. Okay, let's try this one. Day 1023 today.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Oh, well, too.
Addressing our Governor General about pedophilia and child trafficking and many other issues that are not only happening here in Australia but all around the world, causing division, and that's exactly what they want, because after division becomes conquer. We need to unite together and stand as one. Our forefathers fought for our freedoms, and every day these mongrels take it away. Time to stand up, Australia. The oath of remembrance, please remove headdress. Stand fast! They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, and steady in the glow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Lest we forget.
You got hands there, brother? Is that stream still going right there?
Still good.
Good morning, Samantha. As you are the Governor General of this great nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodrow Commission, 1995 to 1997. The Woodrow Commission is catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order. This contained 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister and others, frighteningly enough. And it's that our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order, and they say it's for the supposed safety and well-being of the population. Fuck you. That's unacceptable. Revision began in 2015 in the Senate Legal, Constitutional and Affairs Legislation Committee meeting. Big words mean nothing. The then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's the problem. It's when a group of people such as the 28 pedophiles on the police report keep each other's secrets. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Governor General Samantha Mostyn, how could you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Woodrow Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on that case? We have a right to full disclosure of the investigation, given that we paid for it. Stuff the money, put the perpetrators behind bars. That's what we want. 27 pain-filled years later, we've stood each week since August 30, 2021, Government House in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022, here in the biggest act, Canberra, Yarralumla. We are the real victims, family members of victims, friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia, which will never be accepted in our communities. We the people also require the individual honoured with the position of Governor General, that's you Samantha, to uphold the requirements of the Office of Governor General and inquire why the Governor General has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach, but decides to inhibit the protesters from peacefully speaking the truth. And that's the right of all Australians, if you don't know. It's up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system, the media, yourself and Parliament on the matter. Yours sincerely concerned men and women of Australia. I just want to talk about a fella that we met. He's an Iranian fella. And this guy has been yelling across the lake for I don't know how long. And I went up to him and to offer him a coffee or a cigarette. And he told me to go away. So respectfully, I walked away. Probably 3 or 4 days later, he came over and apologised because he was not in a good headspace, which is understandable. These people have been persecuted for a long time now, and here in Australia more so. The conversations we've had, he's a very loving man and understanding, and I explained to him that here in Australia, in the freedom fighting family that we have here, that we are being persecuted and we are called domestic terrorists and many other things. So he sort of felt a bit more comfortable knowing that we're on the same boat. And for him to hear that sort of gave him a bit of comfort. But he's been diagnosed with social anxiety, which I'm sure a lot of these people have. And I just want to say that it's not the Australian people that caused this division. This division is caused all around the world by our leaders, because that's what they want. They want division. They want us all against each other. But we need to show them that we're going to stand together, because that's all it's going to take to bring these pricks down. Enough's enough. You know, we're not terrorists. All we are is truthers. We tell the truth. And it's okay. It's okay to be wrong for 4 years. We love you. But don't let them divide us anymore. Stand together. Come together and unite. That will bring them down. Thank you.
Samantha! Thank you. Samantha! Day 1023. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Compassion. Where has that gone in our society? We are instilled with stupid beliefs from a young age. When you see wrongs around you, don't put your head up. Don't speak out. As long as you're okay, don't worry about what happens to others. It's funny, I keep hearing the same stories over and over again. What our indoctrination camps do to our children. I don't know many that haven't been traumatised by the way our system runs. Persecution. That is why there is all these cliques in schools. You're either the cool kids bullying or you're being bullied. Again, don't stick your head up. Don't stand up for what's right. We know what's right and wrong. And every system you guys have got in place is to break our spirits. So we lose our compassion. So we only care for ourselves. How do we make a better world? One act of random kindness every day to help lift someone else up so they don't feel alone. So someone else knows that there is a big difference between right and wrong.
We can't fix this world alone. We need to do it together. We need to put trauma behind us. We need to stop indoctrinating our children, grooming them. These small incidences that happen to us as children, we carry our whole lives to cause more division, more separation, more loneliness. And now with your under 16 protection from social media, makes the children feel even more alone. They can't even watch a happy YouTube video. Can't watch some animals in Africa. Look at some happy things, learn something they want to look at. Whether it's something you're interested in, cars, bikes, skateboarding. We won't be able to look at that on social media. How are you protecting our children? Keeping them alone? It's okay. Matt Canavan posed a really nice question in Parliament yesterday. So if you're under 16, you can't get on YouTube or Facebook because that would be bad. Can't interact with your friends. Can't find how to socially integrate online. But can we look at porn? Oh no, Pornhub is not exempt. So as a child, you can still look at porn. Just to make sure we over-sexualise you. We destroy our connections. Because now it's become sex, not relationships, as we get older. Confused, perverted minds. This is a way to end society how it is. What are you people thinking? How do you convince the public that this is right? I don't understand what happened to morality. Children's innocence. As if raping them and trafficking wasn't enough. Those poor kids, that lucky children that don't go through that, are now being programmed, groomed into other sexual shit. Some days I just think this country is so lost. People can't stand up for anything other than themselves. They can sit on a train and watch someone being bullied, abused, and sit by and let it happen. Don't stick your head up, you'll cop the punch in the face. Society is so wrong at the moment. Compassion's gone, empathy is gone. You program everyone to be selfish. And it gets worse every day. Every day you sign more bills in to screw the people. As for our judiciary, Chris sent me a link from news.com yesterday, or this morning. The headline: one of many children. Shock as judge lets Australian pedophile walk free. Australia's soft stance on serial sex offenders has made global headlines after convicted pedophile was allowed to walk free. Again, every day we read these stories. Australia's soft stance on serial sex offenders has made international headlines after a convicted pedophile who abused multiple children across the 80s and 90s was allowed to walk free from a Victorian court without serving a single night behind bars. That's a story we hear all the time. Gary Bloom, a primary school teacher who preyed upon neighbourhood children in the 80s and 90s, was found guilty in 2023 of committing multiple penetrative sexual acts against a 10-year-old boy who he met at the neighbourhood park. standard, those penetrative acts would be considered as rape. But at the time, they were labelled indecent assault. Bloom was arrested in 2021 when he returned to Australia after living in Scotland for many years. He was facing up to 15 years jail, but in 2023, Judge Robin Harper, we'll remember that name, Robin Harper, handed down a wholly suspended sentence, meaning Bloom would not see the inside of a cell. Shortly after, Bloom lawfully flew back to Scotland, where he continues to run a family bed and breakfast. Judge Harper's soft sentence has sparked international outrage, making front page news across the UK. Now, Stuart Carter, who was the 10-year-old boy Bloom abused, is speaking out as part of the news.com.au's exclusive Take the Stand campaign. I've had more justice through Scotland's daily records and the Mirror in England than our courts here in Victoria, said Stuart in an interview with news.com. He has faced greater scrutiny and been held to account more by the UK media. Stuart, now 50, has waived his right to... Hang on. To speak out candidly against child sexual abuse and lenient sentences for pedophiles. He is calling for the elimination of suspended sentences across Australia in cases where adults are found guilty of sex offences against minors. Stuart's call is in line with the recommendation from the Royal Commission into Institutional Responses to Child Sexual Abuse. And New South Wales has already abolished suspended sentences in these circumstances. But Victoria and other states are lagging behind. As we know, even when they do serve time, it's a slap in the face to the victims. A lifetime destroyed. Every person I speak to says they agree that suspended sentences in these cases should be abolished. There is a reasonable assumption from the community that once convicted, these offenders will go to jail. They are shocked when they learn about my case and how common these sentencing outcomes are. Last week, News.com published damning new evidence that revealed between 2010 to 2011 and 2019 to 2020, around 1 in 2 convicted sex offenders received a non-custodial sentence for their crime. Stuart met with the Victorian government but says momentum has since stalled. If I was a celebrity survivor, if I had a public profile or had more of a platform, the government would have responded by now, he said. One of many shocking phone calls that changed everything. The married father and former army officer first reported the sexual assaults to police in August 2019. In May 2020, he agreed to conduct a pretext phone call with the offender while police recorded the conversation. We spoke for an hour and a half. I asked, why me? Gary said he couldn't remember me specifically, but that the abuse I described was consistent with what he was doing at the time, he said. He confessed to there being other victims. I was one of many children. All boys he abused during that time, too many to remember each one clearly. In court last year, Judge Harper said that in 1985, every couple of days, Bloom would frequent a local neighbourhood field where children gathered to ride bikes and play in a cubby house they built. According to the judge, Bloom integrated himself with the children and was friendly and showed interest in them. You would sit with Stuart and his friends in the cubby house, talking to them about sex and showing them pornographic magazines, said Judge Harper. Then one day in 1985, Bloom approached 10-year-old Stuart asked him to follow Bloom to an area on the other side of some thick trees. There he showed Stuart pornography before repeatedly sexually assaulting him. Terrified, Stuart told Bloom that his mum would be worried and was expecting him. He began struggling and broke free. I can see it as if it was happening in front of me in Technicolor. His demeanour changed from soft and kind to firm and assertive, and I thought, I'm going to die, he said. Bloom was a children's swimming coach and a teacher working at Sacred Heart Primary School in Diamond Creek at the time. After the assaults, Bloom repeatedly threatened Stuart not to tell anyone. In an emotional victim impact statement read to the court, Stuart said that despite Bloom's threats, I eventually told someone at school about what had happened. Unfortunately, as kids do, that person told other kids, and of course the gossip spread. My life at school quickly descended into a maelstrom of hateful noise. Kids teased me mercilessly about being your boyfriend. They joked about things you did to me. There was no compassion, no care. I was tainted different. You caused that, he said, while sitting in the dock directly looking at Bloom. Almost 4 decades passed by after Stuart became a father and his own professional role exposed him to other stories of child abuse. He decided he would report to authorities. He had no idea that in the intervening years, 2 other children had already come forward. Both had been abused by Bloom in the 90s. I reported to police in August 2019. I wanted him to be held accountable for what he had done to me. I wanted to matter and be heard, Stuart said. Instead, Bloom also allowed to walk free from court with a wholly suspended sentence and now lives in Scotland lawfully with no reporting obligations, no impact on his life and no accountability. I could keep reading. Every victim's statements are heartbreaking. Was the abuse not bad enough? But then all the kids in school abused him as well? Where has compassion gone? What is wrong with the people of this world? Samantha, you're making it worse by signing more crap in to groom, indoctrinate our children. Our whole system fails our children. As Glenn said last week, hurt people hurt people. There is so much trauma and you allow it to continue. I call for everyone in this government and that house to resign, to get out. We need the whole court system shaken up, started again. How they allow this shit to go on, I will never understand. But what breaks my heart the most is the people that virtue signal. They want a better world, but they're not willing to stand up for simple things. It will continue until you get off your asses.
we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps that camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They breaking the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up with a man on bail, and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No deeds, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We can't be the proof, all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna cut me loose, not. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm. Fire be the epic, thought we were gone. Regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We won't cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense that we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you more, we unite. You don't call the shots, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. They're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. Let's make it, they're still here. Need your support for the new way this war is fought. Outlaw wiring for the law and in tune income war accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps that camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up with a mad and bell, and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps that camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up with a mad on bail, and I'm still here.
Oh, me too. You still on? Sorry, guys. Sorry about the wind. I hope you can hear okay. Sorry? From Canada? Welcome, Danny. Alright, so anyway, we're going to get this done. Big day on. I'll fill you in a second, but we'll get our quick singing done. We should be able to get everyone in there.
They seem to be attracting all indigenous countries, don't they? Come on, ladies, squeeze in.
Sorry, guys.
You're right.
We nearly lost everything.
Oh, no, we can't do that.
Alright, you're starting us, Hazel.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. So do we!
You hear that, bitch? You evil,
I said, so do we.
evil. And so do we. Wicked lady.
Hey, Mum.
And you bastards up there in the sky doing that number line. Look. Number
Oh.
one. Yeah, we're supposed to have a heat wave. Oh, yeah, Mum said that.
Yeah, they have been smashing us again, guys.
South Wales, you know, like we're down to the bay. From Hornsby all the way down.
Anyway, we know what's happening with this stupid under 16 bill. So that was going to be tabled again this morning. What I saw last night, I got a few messages saying that it had already gone through House of Reps, but from what I saw last night, it had been adjourned till today, this morning, 8 o'clock sitting for 8:30 sitting, whatever it was. So this morning when House of Reps opened, they were going to try and get that through this morning. And apparently tomorrow they'll be trying to get it through Senate. As we know, it's going to affect everyone using social media. We can all watch porn though, that's a woohoo! That's what we all need to confuse us a bit more. But what's that? Because it's not a social media platform. So we can over-sexualise everyone, there's no problems with that, but you can't talk to your friends.
I thought they could access YouTube.
No.
No, they can't.
So YouTube will be, so even Shane Dowling put a video out. They've already had all the YouTube people that have got subscribers, they've got letters gone out to them, emails gone out to them to tell them they will. Originally it was not going to cover YouTube, but they are planning on doing YouTube as well. It's not part of their first rollout. As always, they put something in, no, we won't do that, and then they screw us anyway.
Yeah.
Our children, nothing's here for the safety of our children. So it's going to affect every one of us using social media platforms. We know the digital ID implementation will start on the 1st of December, softly, but over the next 12 months, that's when all our facial recognition, our bio, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyway, our facial recognition, our digital IDs, all these things will come into play. Again, what's our court systems doing? What's our politicians doing? So I must say the misinformation, disinformation bill really kept everyone occupied. Some people actually did some great work, sending everything in. They did some great work, good submissions, even though most of our submissions are all hidden. So we need to do something, guys. It's just getting worse every day. Biometrics, exactly. Thank you very much, Pinster. I'm lost for words today. I mean, the people I talk to, the stories I hear, then I read news articles like this. The trauma is in every one of us. Some of us take 50 years to actually get our stories out, if we even get to them. But we're broken. Everyone around us is how we react with our families, it's changed us forever. Society is broken. And we still allow it to go on every day. It breaks my heart. We need to make big changes, and we've got to do them now before it's too late. For our children. Does anyone want to say anything else before I shut this down?
About the fire ant spreaders.
Okay, come closer so I can hear you, Chris.
Oh, well, I can show. I don't know, can you see? See that? Yeah, the fire ant spreader caught red-handed in the Lockyer Valley. Labor censors the video. Yeah, so they've been
It's
caught.
the government doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they've been spraying. Yeah, property owner near Gatton in the Lockyer Valley recently caught a so-called fire ant team on a tree camera digging holes and dropping fire ants in them. Cairns News has been told by the source who spoke to the property owner, not the man pictured above, that he called the police and 5 men in the team were arrested. It's not known if the men have been charged because the then state Labor government did its best to shut the incident down. And according to the property owner, the state government issued a court suppression order, again, stopping the public distributing of the footage from the tree camera. The source told the Cairns News he was waiting for more information from the property owner, who has fallen ill and is incapacitated.
Just another way they take people's land.
Yeah. So I guess you can read that story on the w.cairns news. But yeah, bloody Queensland. Oh, show my people.
It's like
Never
a sale.
ending, is it? Yeah,
You've got this
never
stuff acting like a
Sale.
sale.
I was wondering how long I'm going to go off in a minute.
She's wind sailing, but she's on the land.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to say anything?
No, thank you, Gary. Just bless our people. Thank you very much.
Anyway,
They
guys,
want to have a look at here. Have a look at that's the bitch, the judge. That's the Robin Harper. We need to send her a little email just to,
they're all evil. All
Let-
these
let 'em
judges are
know.
complicit to these crimes.
That's her.
Anyway, guys,
Robin
love to you
Harper.
all. Have an amazing day. Be the change that you want to see. Stand up. Make a change in someone else's life. Help someone get through their day. But have a great day. See you tomorrow.